Why did I choose to get this? And why did I choose to give up the FX30?
Get the f out of bed. Go.
What is going on? We got a special unboxing. For this unboxing, there's a video that's going to come out. It's going to explain to you about these two lenses. If this video isn't out already, you can check it out in the link in the description. These two lenses right here. Big shout out to Black, man. Black came in and explained to me that the APS-C camera did not provide you with the full aperture of what was going on. Now let's get to this unboxing. And it's been a long awaited. Guys, I'm used to getting things the next day. This took about 2 weeks to get, all right? And I'm gonna explain to you why I got this after we unbox it. Let's get to the unboxing. Throw that box to the side. New camera that we got is the A9 Mark III. Yes, you heard it here. You heard it here first. So let's get into it. All right. The A9 Mark III. I'm excited about this damn thing. All right, I sound like Stephen A out here.
I am so excited about this. I mean, it almost want to make me giggle, and I don't giggle.
We don't have a battery in here. We have nothing in here right now. I bought this to replace two cameras, the Sony A6700. That the reason I am not doing Sony A6700 anymore is because of this camera right here. Y'all remember that? It's because of the A6000. It don't work. This is a relic. This is a brick. I use this for decoration, all right? For decoration now. I literally put it on my stand like that. It does not work. That's why we went upgraded to the FX30, and then I come to realize the FX30 was not my cup of tea. The FX30 has a big brother called the FX3. The FX3, however, I wanted to get that so bad, and I'm explaining to you why I didn't in a second. But between the FX3 and the FX30 not being too different, aside from the sensors, ISO, the base ISO, dual native ISO. Oh, we gonna talk about the tilty screen. Oh God. Let's not get too excited. All right. Let's get back to the video. Let's get back to the video. Why did I choose to get this? And why did I choose to give up the FX30? Started doing my research, and I know that this has a global shutter. I know the whole gist of it all, right? Look at that. Look at that sensor. Jeez. Just talk about the origin of the story. Reason why we got the A9 Mark III over the FX3. When I looked into getting the FX3, it's cheaper. So we were like, oh, this is great. We can get everything we want. Then I realized the year that the FX3 came out, it came out before the FX30. So how can I get a camera be worth my while? I would like to have some of the features that the A6700 has. The A6700, if you guys don't know, has the AI tracking, the human tracking, all that stuff. And people say that, a lot of YouTubers, and you guys can correct me if I'm wrong, say that that makes the camera boring. But for the newer guys like me, coming into this realm and not knowing what the I'm doing, we need this type of camera. We need this type of full-featured camera that can do it all. So we can have some excitement in our shoots, whether we're taking video or photography. So the FX3, the one and main reason why I did not get the FX3, and people may say I'm an idiot for this, it is only 12 megapixels. In the comment section, when you hear this reason behind it, either you agree or disagree. Please, and explain why if you disagree, and explain why if you agree. If the FX3 had a 26 megapixel or more sensor, I think that would have been my camera of choice. Over this A9 III, that's all I wanted. I didn't care about the 50 megapixels in the A1 Mark II or the A1. I didn't care about the 61 megapixel in the A7R5. That is one of the main reasons. I think the FX line, even the FX6, could have been a good compromise. However, the FX6 doesn't take pictures. The reason why I got the A9 III over the Sony A1 II, I'm telling you guys, I'm giving you all the explanation right now so you can not have any questions, is because we got what? Availability, guys. Availability. We got availability, y'all. All right? It's possible to get an A9 III. It is quite literally impossible to get an A1. Right now, they are all sold out. You cannot find them anywhere. That's reason number one, availability. Reason number two, and I think this is one of the main reasons of why I did not get the A1 Mark II. I could not shoot 4K 120 frames without a crop. There is a crop, even if it's the slightest crop. I do not want that crop. I don't think you guys understand me. I don't want the crop, period. I want to be free to shoot how I want, when I want, where I want, because I use a tripod, so I'm really not going to be using a lot of image stabilization. So that's not going to be really my thing. If anything, when it comes to IBIS, I'm going to probably be using the OSS in this, right? If I'm going to be doing anything with in-body image stabilization, I'm going to be using this OSS here. You may say, okay, well, Wayne, why did you not get the FX3 because a new FX3 Mark II might come out soon? Unless I fall in love with this camera, which I've already had doing all my reviews, doing all my research, unless I fall even deeply more in love with this camera, I'm obviously going to trade up to the FX3 Mark II, the video-centric camera that I think that's going to come out. That's going to blow all these cameras out of the water. I still think this is a great camera because if they add a 26 megapixel for the FX3, this is what's going to make me change. ND filters and a potential global shutter, I'm switching to the FX3. Please do not take the fan away. I did hear about the fan being taken away potentially, and I don't want that to be the case. That's the only way I will upgrade from this camera. This camera being able to do the workhorse ideal shoots, videos that I want. Even this video right here, after this video right now that we are shooting on our Sony A6400, guys, APS-C camera with a Sigma lens, 16 millimeters, 1.4 aperture, you're never gonna see this camera again. You might see it as a B-roll camera, but it's going back to my stream camera. Going forward, you're gonna see this camera in action. I'm doing everything with this camera. If you guys think I made the wrong choice, please let me know in the comment section below, because I'm down to hear your reasons as to why this is a bad choice of a camera for a video mainly camera, but also being able to shoot action shots that I do need. And I do need those action shots sometimes, because technically I can create stills into videos, essentially, right? We can technically do that. And a lot of thumbnails, the thumbnail shots will be way better because you'll catch the action shots. So if you want to catch somebody an action shot on thumbnail, this is the type of camera you want to use. Now, I've never seen this camera in person. I've never touched it. This is my first time touching it. I must say I'm highly impressed as to the ergonomics. It still feels like my FX30 when I had it, and it doesn't feel bad at all, man. And I love it. I love it right now. Like it's a big, bulky feeling. It's very hefty. Look at the things that we get with it in the box. We actually got this charger piece. You guys got this, let me know. This is cool. It's a pretty nice charger. I have another one upstairs, but it's third party, so I'm gonna use this for sure to charge the camera. We have one battery, which is gonna go in right now. Now, you guys tell me in the comment section below what the meaning of this. People use different companies on these camera straps. Is there a reason behind it? Is it because it's too short? Like, what's the reason behind it? Because obviously you can lengthen it, but is it because you don't want people knowing what camera you're shooting? If you can tell me the reason why in the comment section below, I would love to know that. I'm gonna make this a short so you guys can see this. People so against this part right here. These are the things we got with it that came in a box. That is it from the box perspective. We also got some instruction manuals. Obviously, we know how to use a camera. We did do our research on this camera. It does have modes that I can use for shoots, and each mode has its own mode on top of a mode, if that makes sense, because I don't think people really explain this. So from my understanding, and then you, again, please correct anything I'm saying if I'm wrong in the comment section below. I do not take constructive criticism to heart, and I don't care if you correct me because we're both learning. There's 3 different modes. There's the photography mode, camera mode, and the S&Q mode, which is a slow motion, right? But then you have 3 different modes here as well. Are you saying that I can have 3 modes for shooting in different lights and scenarios? So if I leave it on camera and then go to mode 1, 2, or 3, I can have 3 different modes there. Then if I go to right there, can I have 1, 2, or 3? 3 different modes right there, right? Are you saying that I can have 3 different S&Q modes? Because if that's the case, yo, I am with the okay? I am with the Comment down below. I do see the familiarized function, autofocus on, the AEL camera record button, which is back here. I'm not used to it. I'm used to having it up here from the FX30. These dials, I believe you can kind of set them for what you want. I don't know what they are. They are clicky and tactile, very nice. click. These sides are high shooting modes and autofocus. I like it. And we got to look at this global shutter one more time, guys. One more time, just to, oh, fresh. Beautiful, beautiful. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. That is all the features and bells and whistles that I got for it, pushing out some more content. So I want to show you guys some other things that I'm using this camera for and why I bought this camera. There's more reasons behind it. I have a whole list behind me right now of why I bought this camera.